Exploring isn't always exciting. It can also be downright scary. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to explore the creepiest things discovered by urban explorers, from abandoned buildings to dense forests. But before moving ahead, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Number 1. Abandoned Cemetery. A 400-year-old abandoned graveyard in the Scottish Highlands has been slowly reclaimed by nature. Uncovered by urban explorer Escapade Z, this spooky video highlights the crumbling cemetery. The graves are covered in ferns, moss-covered tombstones, and long trees, which make this graveyard feel like a mini forest. Most graves are damaged due to erosion, but you can see the intricate decorations. A group of graves appears to be gradually sinking into the earth, and some graves are marked for entire families. The earliest tombstone found dates back to 1620. This graveyard is just one of many found throughout Scotland. According to the Scottish government, there are over 2,200 burial grounds, many of which are historical and no longer in use. Unfortunately, there aren't enough resources to maintain all of these abandoned cemeteries. Number 2. The Mummified Shark. An urban explorer named Jujuj Urbex recently filmed shocking footage inside an abandoned aquarium in Spain. The 24-year-old French adventurer came across the mummified remains of a shark, its body preserved within a broken glass case. The footage also revealed other preserved specimens, including an octopus and a squid, all left behind inside shattered containers. While the exact location of the aquarium remains undisclosed, it's believed to have closed in 2014 after being damaged by a wave. Living animals were probably transferred elsewhere, but preserved specimens like the shark may have been left behind. It's likely these creatures were already dead and preserved in formaldehyde for display purposes before the aquarium's closure. Number 3. The Unknown Silverware. Christian, a resident of North Vancouver, enjoys collecting vintage items. After hearing a tip about a mysterious car buried in the forest, he teamed up with a local urban explorer to investigate. But they discovered over 120 pieces of old silverware, stamped with Hotel Vancouver dating back to the 1940s. The find was surprising, as the silverware was buried in a shallow hole in the middle of the woods. Some pieces were worn, but others were in remarkably good condition, making the discovery a treasure for a vintage item collector like Christian. The Hotel Vancouver opened in 1939 and still exists today as the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver. The stamped logo on the silverware was the hotel's original design, changed in the 1960s. The mystery lies in why the silverware was buried in the forest. Did someone intentionally discard it? Or could it be remnants of an unknown robbery? These questions remain unanswered. Number 4. Empty Society. An urban explorer named Sean Piper recently shared footage of an abandoned housing estate in London. The estate appears frighteningly empty, just like a scene from a post-apocalyptic film. Sean discovered old children's toys and belongings left behind by previous residents. The estate has 172 empty apartments, spread across 16 blocks, and is in disrepair. It's been abandoned since at least 2010 and is completely ignored, making it suitable as a set for movies like The Walking Dead or Resident Evil. Records show the local council took a year to relocate all residents, offering relocation assistance or reduced rent elsewhere. The original plan was to demolish the estate and build new luxury apartments. However, after 13 years, the redevelopment project stopped and the buildings remained closed, only filled with remnants of the lives once lived within them. Number 5. Finding Killer. Urban exploring led to a shocking discovery on an industrial estate in Fife, Scotland in 2020. James Fenton and his friends were exploring abandoned buildings when they stumbled upon what initially appeared to be animal bones. However, they quickly realized they had found the remains of a human body. The body belonged to 61-year-old Ian Coots, an Army veteran whom 33-year-old David Barnes had executed in September 2019. Barnes had transported the body in a trash bin, hidden it in an empty room on the industrial estate, and attempted to burn it to cover his tracks. The body remained undiscovered for a year until the urban explorers found it. Facial reconstruction was used to identify Ian Coots. Investigations revealed that Barnes murdered Ian Coots, stealing between $7,000 and $10,000 and going on a shopping spree. Barnes has been convicted of murder and was sentenced soon after. See, we can't even think how seemingly unrelated events can lead to solving a murder. That's all for today's video. What's the creepiest abandoned place you know of? Would you ever dare to explore somewhere like the ones we saw today? Let's hear those stories in the comments below. To get more videos like these, subscribe to our channel.